What's up guys, ClouDx here from AFK Gaming. We're at the T Gaming Cup Dota 2 LAN event in Mumbai. We're at the first qualifier, Gear Up Gaming. And we've got some friends from Hyderabad that have actually come down for this. Xcarnation sitting with me playing for NeckBREAK eSports. How are you doing, man?
Yeah, fine.
Okay, so first of all, let's just start with the basics. How was your trip here to Bombay? Is this your first time in Mumbai?
No, actually my mother is from Mumbai. Actually she was from Mumbai, so like when I was young I used to come a lot to Mumbai.
Okay, so you're a regular here. How was your trip this time?
Yeah, it was fine at Atul's place, but only cold water.
Only cold water, ouch. Yeah, but Mumbai weather is not so bad, so cold water bath is okay, I guess, man. Okay, fair enough, man. Okay, so now, before we move on to some controversial questions which I want to ask you, I want to ask you about this tournament. What's your expectation? What was your expectation like for this tournament? And do you think that this tournament has actually been a good tournament, or have you seen better, or how's it going so far?
This qualifier?
Yeah.
Actually, it's average. The PCs are not so best, not amongst the best PCs. They are like normal PCs. The other stuff like the organization and all is smooth.
Okay, so if you could change one thing, you'd change the PCs, yeah. Basically, right? Okay, awesome. How did you get into NeckBREAK eSports? Because they recently had a big roster change and 2 of their players left and yada yada. We've talked about that a lot. And now you guys are in 3 players from Hyderabad now in the roster. How did it happen? Did Atul approach you? Did you approach?
2. Me and Zed is back. The other one is just pair. No chance cannot come from Kolkata.
Okay, so
yeah, stand in.
Okay. So how did it happen? I mean, how did Atul approach you? Did you approach him?
Actually, when I saw NeckBREAK broke down, so I wanted to play. So I asked Oblique Gaming for the slot. So Bacha was no throwers. Yeah. So after that I wanted to play, but I did not have a team. So I wanted to play with someone who will practice daily with me. This is the main problem we had. Since Spawn Gaming, we won't practice. The practice is the main problem. I want to play daily. I want to make new strats. I want to follow the meta. So I thought NeckBREAK eSports is the one who will play daily. So it's we practice daily and we play a lot.
Okay. So speaking about your practice, how has it been? Have you guys been playing really hard? Do you think you'll have what it takes to take down OG over here?
Actually, since we formed the team, we have played 14, 15 games. And in Hyderabad, there are usually power cut issues. So due to that, we did not practice much. But for now, we are getting to that point. After this tournament, we'll have a lot of momentum with us, because this tournament just was a practice tournament for us. After this tournament, in the main event, we'll step up.
Okay, so speaking about the main event, it's a huge cash prize pool. I mean, this is probably the biggest thing that's happening in Mumbai right now. Yeah. I think 2 lakh total prize pool, and each minimum 10,000 you've already assured yourselves, if I'm not wrong, right? Yeah. So I mean, what do you think about tournaments like this? Would you rather be at a tournament that has a lot of cash prize like this, or would you rather go to something like a free-to-play that has a better environment than this and more fun games happening and stuff?
Actually, I want both to happen. If free-to-play starts giving cash like this, it's an awesome event. But I think both are good at their places. Free-to-play, you go to free-to-play to play against the teams and to enjoy the tournament. And here it's it's the thing for competitor who wants to win every competition.
It's all about the money.
Yeah, it's all about the money.
Fair enough, man. But yeah, I think the main event is going to be better. There's going to be better PCs if I'm not wrong and whatnot. Now I want to move on to some of the controversial questions. You mentioned that Crowley called you a thrower.
Yeah.
Agree or disagree?
Totally disagree. It's just random call.
Okay, each one has their own opinion, I guess. Okay, so now I'm also hearing there are some people saying that I'd say people call you a thrower because you have a very aggressive gameplay compared to many others in the Indian scene and stuff. If you could actually point out, okay, this is where I need to improve, this is what I'm lacking, what would you say is that flaw in yourself?
Yeah, actually, while playing game, I get lot emotional. So I want to kill somebody. If I have something if I want to kill somebody, if it's the thing I fought with someone and he's in game against me, so I want to kill him, whether he's in Fountain or in Tier 2 or Tier 3 tower, I don't care. So I want to kill him. So that's the only thing where I need to improve. I need to calm down, and the other things are all fine.
Okay, yeah. I remember the last time we spoke, you were like, I'm really dedicated about Dota, but it's hard to find a great team. I believe it was at IESL Delhi, I think we spoke. And you were like, it's hard for me to find a stable team in Hyderabad now. Do you think that things have changed with NeckBREAK? Do you think everyone is as dedicated as you are on this team?
Yeah, I actually think they are as dedicated as me, but we need to like improve on certain things like communication and like people get MF on like if we lose games due to small mistakes, like people are getting like a bit overzealous. So we need to calm down and we need to play more and we can get better.
Just saying, you don't have to censor yourself. You can say whatever the fuck you want. This is a very casual interview, so okay. Couple more things. The Hyderabad scene. I remember like last year there was a ton of LAN tournaments happening. People were just there was always an announcement about something or the other happening, either at Spawn or Playmax or somewhere else. But that seems a little less this year. Is there any reason for that?
Yeah, I actually think that the turnout for those events was like very few teams used to attend those tournaments. So after that, it's like nobody wants to host the tournament because like the gamers are not coming in. Like they host the tournament for the number, but the number is not there, so they don't want to host it. Like if we actually gain that number, people will come, and it's all comes down because we were unbeatable team. So nobody wants to come to a tournament and lose to us. They don't even want to try. So that's the main problem. Like people, they just need to play the tournament for fun. It's not like we have to win, we have to come. It's not nothing like that. Tournament has been hosted. You have to improve the gaming community. Just come, attend the tournament, go away. It's easy.
Exactly, man. I couldn't have said it better myself. Now, moving on about your old team, you were part of Spawn Gaming, Straw Hats, Infamous, a lot of teams in the past. One of your most notorious players was Frenzy. He was always at every tournament that you were at, and I mean it's basically a trademark of Hyderabad Dota to see Xcarnation and Frenzy screaming in a game when there's a Hyderabadi team going up against any other team. Now, unfortunately, it looks like Frenzy is not a part of this team anymore. Was that a mutual decision, or was it something that you took by yourself?
Actually, he made that decision. He did not want to play with me because I shout a lot and flame a lot, so it's okay.
Okay then, that's like, never mind, I'm not going to go there. Okay, lastly, Spawn Gaming, the organizers, the managers, are they still in existence? Are they still looking for a team, or have they completely shut shop?
I don't think so because of Khurshid and like we used to change players like every month. We used to have like another player for us, like a fifth. So like they thought like people are not serious, and like changing every player every month, it's not like, it's very bad for the organization. So they just took off. Maybe in future they can do something like for some Hyderabadi team if they are stable team.
Okay, now moving away from Dota a little bit, what are you doing in life? Are you doing anything in life apart from Dota?
Engineering.
For how long now?
Huh?
For how long now?
3 years.
Fair enough, man. Okay, so what do you think of, like, for Dota players, what do you think the main issue is when they do decide to retire? Everyone's going to retire at some point, right? So what do you think, like, I mean, I've seen a lot of people that have actually quit their mainstream education, their jobs and everything just to play Dota. Do you think that's a viable option right now? And if it is, what do you do after you're done with Dota?
It's a viable option right now if you're going to play at sea level or like something bigger. Like if you want to improve, like India is not the thing, like Indian teams and like Indian mentality and Indian organizations and Indian tournaments, like maybe they are coming up this year, they are fine, but like in the past it was like very basic tournaments like for 10k, like you cannot sustain yourself with 2k, like 10k they are gonna divide it into 5, and with 2k you are not gonna sustain yourself for like months. So, and I don't think so Dota right now is a possibility for anyone. Maybe in future, like if someone is so dedicated as Crowley, who wants to go to C scene, I think they can.
Alright, awesome, man. It's been a great interview. Thanks a lot, man, Xcarnation. Any shout outs, any call outs that you want to put out there?
Shout out to NeckBREAK eSports, and thank you for Flamers to flame me for throwing.
I feed on your rage, man.
Yeah, I feed on your rage and I'm going to throw more.
Well said, man, Xcarnation. Thanks a lot for joining me.
Bye.